Sometimes when this place gets kinda empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down Memphis, lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white. It leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something that's shimmering and white. Leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight.
Standing waiting for a man to show, wide-eyed, one eye fixed on the door. This waiting's killing me, it's wearing me down. Day in, day out, my feet are burning holes in the ground. warmer than a bedroom floor. Want someone to hold me close forevermore. I'm a sleeping dog, but you can't tell when I'm on the prowl. You better run like hell. You know it makes sense. Don't even think about it. Life and death are things you just do when you're born. Say fear is a man's best friend. Say fear is a man's best friend. Say fear is a man's best friend. You add it up, it brings you down. You add it up, it brings you down. Homes living like a man on the run. Trails leading nowhere. Where to, my son? We're already dead, but not yet in the ground. Come on, shake my helping hand. I'll show you around. You know it makes sense. Don't even think about it. Life and death are things you just do when you're born. Say fear is a man's best friend. Say fear is a man's best friend. Say fear is a man's best friend. You add it up, it brings you down. You add it up, it brings you down. Well, say fear is a man's best friend. Say fear is a man's best friend. Say
What is going on, everybody? Just letting everybody get in here, man. Sometimes I get in here too early. So when you get in here, and I was fixing the Spotify bar, and it's fixed. Look at that. So I hope everybody's doing well. Roddy, I'm going to have to check out both of those. I would love to watch about the formation of Zappa's record label because, that affected Alice Cooper in a great way. All right. All right, Trace. I mean, I thought it was great. We went and saw Dylan on Christmas night when it came out as a family, but I haven't watched it since. It's on Peacock or one of our streaming services. But Under the Milky Way was the track before that. Before that song. I can't get that thing to come back up, but by The Church. But fantastic song. But I can't get that. The Spotify bar will not come back up on that page. But I see you guys figured out the Kale. So kudos to you, man, because it's not the easiest thing to find, right? To pick that out. All right, do we want to? Yeah, we jump into a battle now. Let's jump into just a song first. River, I got your battle, of course, but we'll wait till you get called at 5:59 and 30 seconds my time. Let's go a little BB King. How blue can you get? Now remember to turn down the Spotify, so hopefully there's a good mixture. Because I had to turn it up when I was filming. Brought to us by Ness, aka Carl. Yeah, Trace, like the fact that, Timothy basically spent 5 years learning to play the guitar and sing like Dylan. You gotta respect that. Yeah, I know I was gonna say, Carl, a live performance from you. That is definitely not like you. everybody's having a good week. Don't know a lot about BB. I mean, I don't know a lot of his stuff, right? I mean, I know who he is, but that's to say I generally know who he is. I don't know a lot about him. Gonna have a couple battles coming up, so YouTube. Let's go. Roddy, that is an awesome story. Roddy says I snuck into a BB King concert when I was broke. First thing he sang was I ain't got no money. I thought he was talking to me. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I was wondering if you were still moving. Start says apparently he couldn't play guitar and sing at the same time, and you heard that, right? He shredded the guitar and now he stopped. That's crazy. Chow, how's it going? How was life north of the border?
You know, love is nothing but the blues. Baby, how blue can you get?
Okay, so it must be on Hulu for me, JSB. You do what we do. I'm going to sub to Disney soon so I can watch something. What was I going to watch? Something. I was waiting for it to all be up. Patrick, how's it going?
How blue can you get, baby? Right here in my heart. I gave you a brand new Ford, but you said I want a Cadillac. I bought you a $10 dinner, and you said thanks for the snack. I let you live in my penthouse. You said it was just a shack.
It's Daredevil. That's what I want to watch. That's why I'm going to do sub to Disney. I just got to make sure I got time to run it all when I'm running that show. Hanging in there is better than not, Patrick. But BB King, asking the question, how blue can you get? All right, now we'll go to a song battle, which I would say, here in the United States, status quo. But one of the nice, lovely people on YouTube, we say it's status quo in the UK. I mean, no offense to all my UK brothers and sisters that I love, but who cares, right? It's not how I say it here. So anyway, status quo. Put up a top 10 of status quo, and it did. It's doing very well from Evan David, so he brought this. So hopefully these are the right versions, Evan David, because you know how it was hard to find the quo stuff on Spotify. These are on there. I don't think there's some sort of weird version. I mean, they're not obviously from the original album, but I think it's the original version. Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't care if you didn't make a fuss about it, because at the end of the day, I live in the United States, and we say it's status. So, you know, it is what it is, man. This is a battle. See how many views this thing has now. I mean, I looked at it a couple days days ago. It's up to over 700 views, Evan David. Wow. I mean, like I said, stuff like that's just not going to get views on day one, but it'll grow. Oh man, AIR doing a Billy Joel listening party, hits, deep cuts, and rarities. I definitely advise that. Normal time on Saturday. Well, Rob, my second favorite team for the last 3 years have been the Pacers, so I'm not upset. Not upset about it at all. I mean, you know, they're missing Mobley last night, Garland and Hunter, so 3 of their top 6 players, probably their 2, 3, and 6 best players. So they should have got killed. Now they just choked that off last night, though. That one hurts, man. Down 2-0. They can still come back, but yeah, that one hurt. And the first game was this 3-point variance. 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That is perfect weather, chow. It's like about 85-ish here today. Yeah, Joel and Knicks came here last year and the year before and played AT&T Stadium, so about 70,000 seats was shocking. Hey Becca, how you doing? I'll tell you what, Rodney, that game was great. I mean, I watch all the playoff games. Sheena watches them all now with me too. She's a converted basketball fan. It's fantastic. I mean, that game seemed like it was over the other night, right? And 3 of the 4 for game 1 seemed like they were. That was great. You're almost there, Becca. You're almost there. Keep people from hitting your car, anything happening to your apartment, and you are good. Okay, break the rules. Going against rain, not that rain. The status quo rain. This is a battle. ZZ Top is not pronounced Z Top. Double Z Top, not quite. I know all those guys. I was only one, Rodney, so I don't remember Willis Reed, but I mean, I know the whole roar around him, but also that he was one Rookie of the Year and MVP in '70, so quite impressive. He's also a great color analyst, Rodney. There's the color analyst with Breen on the MSG broadcast. I mean, he has forever. Always loved him. Always dressed to the nines. Walt Clyde Frazier. One of the greatest point guards ever. Still. Like when I did this top 10 for Evan David, like I like them. I don't love them. It's just kind of a vanilla sound to me. Not in a bad way. If you like, this type of music, it's good. I don't hate it or anything. I don't dislike it. And their chart success is insane. Especially because they never had any success in the U.S., but they didn't need to. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know why, because the United States, I don't know back then, right now the United States accounts for 40% of the spending in the world. which is really insane. I don't know what that says about the United States, but that's another story. So I know why bands want to make it in the US, but if you're successful everywhere else, who cares? This is true, Rodney. There is no song called I Can See for Kilometers. Rodney, I don't know if they were teaching you. I mean, you're a little bit older than me, but we're in the same wheelhouse. You know, they were teaching us when I was young, elementary, first, second grade, how we're eventually going to, the U.S. is eventually going to go to the metric system, so they were teaching us both. And then I don't know where that just went away, and the U.S. said, never mind. Rob, good luck. Although I hope you guys lose, Rob, but I don't think you will. I definitely don't think you'll lose this game, but you never know. I remember this league battle. About a minute 25 left of it. Man, Heath, I'm sorry, brother. I understand how that goes. You wake up and you can't go back to sleep, and then by before noon, you're kind of in a coma because you didn't get enough rest. And then you repeat that enough nights. And just kind of in this surreal world. There you go. Heath, to be able to type that out correctly, you're doing something right. T-Soup, how you doing? Tough L for your T-Wolves last night, but with Steph out, I don't think the Warriors going to be winning another game. So, with Steph in there, I don't think they're going to win another game, probably. But with Steph out, not going to happen. All right, the battle is live. Let's go to a little Muddy Waters.
All right. Okay, we're gone. Roll it.
Champagne and Reefer. What else does anybody need? Also brought to us by Carl.
Yeah, bring me champagne when I'm thirsty. Bring me a reefer when I want to get high.
Is that right? Yeah, that would be right. Carl, Reagan killed it. Because I would have been in second grade in 78. So yeah. All right, River, I was going to ask, are you off work? Did you make it? Yeah, I figured they were probably still learning at T-Soup, but we never made any sort of effort to convert to it. Now, a lot of stuff in medicine, when they give it to you, is in the metric. I still think you need to have an idea of what something is metric-wise. We were going to throw out our system, and we just never did it. Buddy doesn't see anything wrong. You don't want to bother anybody.
Well, you know it's good for your head.
Yeah, this is some good chilled out stuff.
It'll relax your body, don't you know?
Muddy Waters is born McKinley Morganfield. I mean, that's a pretty good name, too. It's not Muddy Waters, of course. These old blues guys, Carl, as you well know, so influential on a lot of the music of the 60s especially. I mean, that music was influential on music that came after it, so it's kind of cycles down to they're the godfathers of it. Obviously, Zepp and the Stones come to mind, but, several inspired by it. You know, JSB, I've never seen The Last Waltz. Never seen it. I need to watch it. I'm not a huge fan of the band. I mean, they're great. I get it, but it's not really my thing. But I need to throw it on in the background. I would assume it's streaming somewhere. I could be wrong. Maybe I can't. Yeah, me too, Becca. Only seen clips. You haven't voted in the battle yet? Vote. Rain is running away.
Cocaine.
No cocaine, man. Stick with that reefer, buddy. You get involved with that cocaine, man. All right, now we can go to a battle since River is off. We are going to go to Ghost from their brand new album, which I don't know how to say that. Lake Rima? I don't know. This is why you don't name albums stuff like this. Seriously, like it's band names sometimes are hard to pronounce. Like it doesn't help you any. But this is the #1 album in the US, which, you know, that's a great thing. It doesn't mean nearly as much as it once did, because usually a lot of new albums, they just stream well the first week. But we live in a world who doesn't want to stick with something. It's new every week. All right, here we go. So Ghost going against Him. How is this whole album, River? How do you like it compared to others? Thank you, Bostart. I can hear the throwback to the 80s right here. They do it very, very well. So many people make fun of the 80s metal. Why would anybody want to sound like it? Which, of course, we all know. I grew up with it, so I like it. Neil was just trying to get some energy, Carl. Uncle Neil was just trying to get a little energy to play a little longer. Sounds like you need to have a beef with Stereophonics, JSB. Maybe you should do a video about him, telling him to watch their release dates. Yeah, I can see that, Wabowski. I can see that. Remember, this is a battle. Yeah, I don't think this sounds like Poison at all. At all. And yes, I owned all Poison CDs. I owned everybody's back then. Cassettes, morphing into CDs in the early 90s. But I get it. Yeah, I was saying, editing that stuff back then, Carl, wasn't as easy as now when you push a button. I hear you, T-Soup. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, it's a battle. It's going to be a tough one for him. Wings of a Butterfly. I mean, I'm down for whatever you want to do, Evan David. You know that.
We're standing still in time. The blood on our hands is the wine. We offer a sacrifice. Come on and show them your love.
All right, Rain runs away with the status quo battle. This one's a pretty easy battle to type up. Ghost, him. The old man here doesn't have to type too much. This came out in 2005. You're not far off, Lebowski. You're in the same wheelhouse, man. What's up, Little John? How you doing? RG, let me know how it is, man. No, I totally think it sounds a lot like Ghost River. I was thinking the same thing. I think that hair metal in the 80s went the same route as discos in the 70s. And that's like, everybody liked it. People can retrospectively say they didn't, but the great majority of people liked it because it was incredibly successful. And then after it fell out of favor, then everybody goes back and, retroactively hates it. Yeah, it's a really good battle. I was thinking the same thing, TC. Lebowski, a little Chevelle, huh? I have a Chevelle song that I listen to whenever I work out. Lebowski. So I actually know who Chevelle is. You know, Evan David, I have no idea. It's a great question. I don't know. I don't know how either one of them would do. I think Bon Jovi would do really well. I don't know with Poison. I'd be curious about it. Okay, this is a really good battle. And it's live. Now, we got back-to-back battles coming up in a minute from Lebowski and T-Soup. Let's go with Sidell Davis. Gonna get our blues on one more time. Baby, I Love You So from the album Feel Like Doing Something Wrong. Let's go. Ness feeling his blues tonight. Bon Jovi's an interesting one with Lebowski. Everybody wants to make fun of him. Like, if you ever look at their chart success, it's freaking insane. All the way in the 90s, all the way through grunge. They survived all of it, like, really, really, really well. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go Ghost on the battle, but that's not really any shade at him. Although, as I see, it's tight, man. Well, it's as tight as it gets now. 50-50. This guy plays the guitar with a fork. The poll should be up, T-Soup. Is it not up for you? I'm with Ness, man. I mean, Poison had plenty of fans, and I think it would get views. But what the hell do I know? You can never tell, as JSB can tell you. No rhyme or reason on what'll get views on YouTube, because it's not that people don't want to watch it. It's all on YouTube how they decide to push it out in the algorithm. If they don't push your video out for various reasons, only some of them we know, then your video dies, and it has nothing to do with what song you chose or what kind of job or anything. It's just a random thing a lot of times. Rolled into a place. Anybody got a fork? Like, I love it, man. Same thing, T-Soup. Pretty much the same thing, right? Blaze of Glory, Lebowski. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, it was a whole album. Dude, that's awesome, Carl. The way people can freaking adapt is amazing. Jamming this out, River, when people come over, it'd be an interesting reaction, huh? Like, we just jamming out this stuff, man. Going, let's go. Thanks to Carl for not only bringing this one, but Muddy and BB as well. Thinking of Lebowski, we're going to have ourselves a rock battle. The Strokes, a band I think a lot of. Trey thinks they're overrated. He can be wrong sometimes. You only live once. Go vote if you have not voted yet in the previous battle. Because it's still 50-50, which means River gets to decide. Don't take it out of your hands, RTTC community. You know, Heath, I was gonna, bro, I suck, man. I was gonna message you and kind of tell you what's been going on with me, and then late at night, like I've been more tired lately, man. I mean, I still don't sleep well, but I go to sleep, like I'll kind of pass out and then I wake up like an hour and a half later. But I was gonna ask you, Heath, I was curious, what do you think of Cindy Lauper? And I asked this question because she's so unusual. Her debut album is the Patreon exclusive album this month, and I recorded it last weekend. And like she was incredibly influenced by ska, reggae, and punk. Loves the Clash. And when you listen to the album in that vein, and like with that understanding going in, you can hear the influence. Any of you more mature people like myself, do you remember a band? They weren't very big. They were out of Philadelphia. They had like one hit and then one kind of hit named the Hooters. You guys remember the Hooters? Not the greatest name for a band. Pretty good name for a restaurant, I guess, because they've been around forever. Probably not for a band. Man, the Strokes are just really good. Like, they just are. Nah, the WWE actually helped her immensely. It made her way bigger than she ever would have been. Way big. That's what I mean, like way bigger. And she helped wrestling become way bigger. All right, this is a battle. So we got the Strokes versus Kurt Vile. Puppet to the Man. From the album Smoke Ring for My Halo. That is a great name of an album. Did they have some keyboard thing? I don't know, but like they were her backing band on this and helped write some of the songs. T-Super. Once I heard the song, some of them sound just like the Hooters. I'm like, oh damn, okay. Trish, you came back just in time because we're gonna have some Bob Dylan coming up. Yeah, he was much more successful though. Start with writing. No, you might be right because they have a really unique sound, a lot of reggae stuff and some different things. So you're probably right.
This one goes out to all those who want the right to survive. Of course, by the same alluding, I wanted to die.
See, I thought you might. Well, like it was interesting listening to that album because I knew the album. Like, I didn't know some of the songs. I knew the hits. I owned it, but like everything in the '80s, I didn't listen to the whole album at the time because I was 14. But no, I was 12. I was 11 or 12 when the album came out. But it really held up. I thought I wasn't going to like it. I'll be honest with you. I was like, it's probably going to be like a 6. I was shocked. Mac the Knife. What a song, Bo Star. Trey and I did a triple battle to that song way back in the day. We did triple battles. It was great. It's always weird, huh, how you have like little placeholders for cuss words, because really at the end of the day, it's kind of the same thing. But I get it. I always did too. I went through years without cussing, and then I just went back to cussing. I don't know why. I mean, I don't fire it off like I did when I was 15. That's for sure. But all right, him beats Ghost. I don't know, guys. I don't know about that, but you do. So, all right, I got to stop this because I want to go on to the next battle. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ghost had it beat, but I am not the judge of this. You guys are. Go vote in this one as well. I mean, it was close. Now, before we get to our next battle, we'll have a song in between. This is the German entry in Eurovision, Baller, by Abor and Tina. I probably butchered that, which is no surprise to any of you. Yeah, Nash, you kind of stepped out of it, and then you just said, you know. Well, I do it now. Like I said, I'm not just firing off F-bombs, you know, every time I turn around, but the fact that Bo-Star, that song is like, it's incredible, man. That's a great choice. Look at you, T-Soup. T-Soup's taking over Bo-Star's spot. The band The Hooters took their name from the instrument, a melodica, a keyboard you blow into. How the hell did you remember that, T-Soup? I guess you saw it. You've never seen it. I've never seen that before in my life, so that's why it's stuck in your head. Hi, buddy. Ringo went for his walk, and now Spurgeon's getting his walk, so he's in here looking out the window. Yeah, who's the favorite? Little John, who's the favorite in Eurovision?
Würdest du für mich immer noch eine Kugel fangen? Weil deine Waffe ist jetzt in meiner Hand. Ich setz einen Punkt nach dem Satz.
Sweet Austrian Sweet.
Und dann wechsel ich Parfums und kauf mir neues Gewand. Ich krieg wieder diesen Drang. Ich will den Weltuntergang. Ha, ich glaub, das war's.
Well, all the facts come from somewhere. It's usually not our heads. Sometimes it is, but we have so many tools available now. I mean, we did a Spanish version of it. I can't remember who else was our version of Mac the Knife. I'm gonna go look. We did Pedro Navajo and Willie Colon, Louis Armstrong, and Ute Wimper. It was an incredibly interesting battle. When did we do this thing? All right, so this is, actually it floated to a different Dylan song, which is weird. All right, now we got a Bob Dylan, Mr. Robert Zimmerman battle that T-Soup brought, but hey, it's off Freewheeling So it's right in your wheelhouse of what you're watching right now. That you're part way through, Trace. We got Karina. Which Mackenzie used to have a friend named Karina, and all I ever thought of was this song whenever I'd see her. I was like,
Karina, girl, where you been so long? Karina,
it's all right,
girl, where you
buddy.
been so long?
Come here.
I've been worrying about you, baby. Baby, please come home.
Oh, it just rolled to a T-suit because those songs were above what I just played in Spotify, so it just rolled to
I
something
got a
automatic.
bird that whistles. I got a bird that sings.
Oh, you guys know my feeling on Robert Zimmerman, the greatest
I get a
songwriter of all
bird that
time, and
whistles.
I will not even entertain
I got a
anyone being
bird
close.
that sings. But I ain't got Karina. Life don't mean things.
Zepp still in a line bow start? That doesn't sound like my man Jimmy Page. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it does. Man, I tell you what, man. Dylan's early to mid 60s output. It's just insane.
Karina, girl, you're on my
I mean, it
mind.
just is insane.
Karina, girl, you're on my mind. I'm sitting down thinking of you. I just can't keep from crying.
There we go. So Karina off the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan against I Shall Be Free. Off the same album. Obviously we haven't won a record yet, so you're gonna get a lot of harmonica.
Well, it took me a woman late last night. I was 3/4 drunk. She looked all right. Till she started peeling off her onion gook. She took off her wig, said, how do I look? I was high flying, bare naked, out the window. Well, sometimes I might get drunk, walk like a duck and smell like a skunk. Don't hurt me none, it don't hurt my pride, 'cause I got my little lady right by my side. She's a-trying to hide, pretending she don't know me.
Yeah, the way he just busted stuff out, Trace, which is what I assumed was the way he did it, is just insane the way he wrote stuff.
I was out there
And as
painting
young
on
as
the
he
old
was.
woodshed with
That's
a
what's
can of
crazy.
black paint
But all these
getting
guys were
on
young.
my head.
McCartney was super young. I mean, Lennon too.
I
You
went
know,
down to
obviously,
scrub
Lennon
and
was a little older,
rub, but I had to sit in
crazy.
the back of the tub. Cost a quarter. Half price. When my telephone rang, it would not stop. Is President Kennedy calling me up?
Yeah, Lebowski,
He
you're
said,
right
"My
on,
friend
man.
Bob,
Like
what do
his
we need to
writing.
make the country grow?" I said, my friend John, Bridget Bardot, Anita Ekberg, Sophia Loren, country will grow.
What's up, Gern? Right up your wheelhouse right here,
Well, I
man.
got a
It's
woman,
Mr.
proper
Zimmerman.
short, she yells and hollers and screams and snorts. She
Also,
tickles my
you see
nose,
from the
pats
movie,
me on
yeah,
the
you never
head,
know, you know,
rolls me
dramatic
over
license,
and
but I
kicks
mean,
me out of bed.
you've seen enough
She's a
Dylan stuff from the
man-eater.
documentary. I mean, Dylan just didn't give a
Meat
F.
grinder,
And I mean, I think that helped him out
bad loser.
a little bit. When you genuinely don't care what people think, They're a little more free creatively. Maybe not always the best. Worked for him.
Works up to her britches, up to her neck, writes me letters and sends me checks. She's a humdinger, folk singer.
Let's bring that back. Let's bring the word humdinger back.
Late one day in the middle of the week, eyes were closed, I was half asleep. I chased me a woman up the hill, right in the middle of an air raid drill. I jumped a fallout shelter, I jumped a string beam, I jumped a TV dinner, I jumped a shotgun.
Lebowski's battle ended as it should with the Strokes win. So you guys redeemed yourself.
Now the man on the stand, he wants my vote. He's running for office on a ballot note. He's out there preaching in front of the steeple, telling me he loves all kinds of people. He's eating bagels, he's eating pizza, he's eating chitlins. Whew. Oh, set me down on a television floor. I flicked the channel to number 4.
He's the original,
Out
River,
the
one of the
shower comes a
originals.
Football man with a bottle of oil in his hand. Greasy kid stuff.
Sometimes it's easier to not care when you're not famous yet,
What do you
too.
do about Willie Mays, Martin Luther King, Olatunji?
Just shouting everybody out.
Whoa. Well, the funniest woman I ever seen was the great-granddaughter of Mr. Clean. She takes about 15 baths a day, wants me to grow a mustache on my face. She's insane. Well, he asks me why I'm drunk all the time. It levels my head and eases my mind. I just walk along and stroll and sing. I see better days and I do better things. I catch dinosaurs, make love to Elizabeth Taylor, catch hell from Richard Burton.
Okay, this battle is live. I'm telling you, man, this album is absolutely banging. It goes from Blowing in the Wind, Girl from the North Country, Masters of War. Those are your first 3 freaking songs. You got these 2 songs on here. You got A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall, which is just absolutely tremendous. I mean, it's a low key, like, it's absolutely a banger that sometimes gets forgotten because people are going to go either to the trilogy, the 14-month trilogy, or, you know, they're going to jump into the mid 70s. So don't sleep. Don't sleep on this album. It's obviously going to be different because it's not electric. I've always acclaimed albums, but you know, I saw you guys talking about your favorite Dylan album. That one's tough. I mean, I know a lot of people go Blood on the Tracks. I still got to go with the trilogy. I like Highway 61 Revisited, I think, the best, but Blonde on Blonde's right there. But Bringing It All Back Home is fantastic as well. But I mean, the times they are a-changing. I'm looking at what's on here. I mean, I mean, you know you've done a good job. I know he's got a ton of albums, but when you can't decide what your favorite album is. All right, now we have got to go to... Well, that's the other thing. Gern's talking about outtakes. Like, the outtakes of Dylan and the unreleased tracks are better than 99% of people's stuff that they ever put out. Like, it's insane. It is really insane. All right, we'll go to another battle. So vote. You guys are voting pretty quick on this one. So vote if you haven't voted. We're going to go. River brought a prog rock / prog metal song battle. We have got, is it OC or OSI? I don't know. Radiolog. I do know what's that. Oh Mercy. Oh Mercy's a good one too. They'll start. Yeah, that song is tremendous, T-Suit. Office of Strategic Influence. There you go, River. I think we have one of those in America now too, but we don't really want that. Dylan's Christmas album. Got a lot of Dylan up on the channel. So just put one up. We have 56 videos of Bob Dylan up. We have 87 of the Beatles. I was just curious. Although that's not really true because when they appear on a top 10 or whatever, but close enough. I would have no idea who's third. Maybe Uncle Neil. I don't know. Thanks to you guys. I don't really know who's third. Got some harmonica action on this. On the Teskey Brothers. Not on this. That would be wild. These dogs won't stop coming in my office. Poor Genius trying to close the doors so she doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, Love and Theft would have been a much bigger album, T-Suit, I think. But oh, did we almost have it under W, River? Well, we definitely have some framing up of facts currently in our country that may not be exactly right. Totally agree. Gurn says, one last Dylan note, his outtakes, unreleased stuff would be a Hall of Fame career without any official release. 100% correct. 100%. Yeah, we are not exactly in a friendly banter with our neighbors in the north and south. I mean, we are, but our government is not. Okay, so if you're not reading the chat, River says this song is very much a favorite of mine. The song's about this guy who was doing a race across the ocean on a small ship. He was reporting incorrect chart data and he was sure he'd get caught. He wrote down, I can't go on, I can't go back, and he's thought to have jumped off his ship. It's unknown if he really did. Oh, like HP, it's not bad. Like, it doesn't affect my daily life at all. You know, it's a bunch of noise. It's just a bunch of talking. And you just really can't concern yourself too much with it because it's just a bunch of talking. The majority of stuff never goes on. Hey, get out of the window. Stop. Hey, stop. I'm trying to calm the killers down here, boys and girls. All right, now we go to Zeal and Ardor. Fend you off. Come here, relax.
Thousands of hours we wait to devour what's
Spurgeon's basically 80. He gets pretty pissed off at things. The really high-pitched one was Spurgeon. The like deep, that was Ringo, who sounds way bigger than he is.
I have been clenching my fists so my palms start to bleed.
Startled me too, River, because I didn't know he's going to start going on. Yeah, it was pretty nice, man. Carney was not, I liked it, man. He was not kissing the ring. Remember, this is a battle. Got the Teskey brothers coming up next. Right. I shall be free wins the Dylan battle. Also the correct choice. Oh, Evan David, I'm telling you, like if I'm sitting here working or something, man. Like Ringo really hardly ever barks. He only barks if he sees something outside that he believes. But like Spurgeon will bark at any noise, any it is so startling, right? It's all quiet. You're worried. Right. Yeah. Yeah, River, I got it done yesterday, like totally done. I'll send it to you. And I'll send it to you in just a little bit. I know half the time I tell you that I forget. I'll remember. Yes, do that, River. Then you know I'll answer it. I mean, we're almost done. We only got one song left unless you guys want to bring some other stuff. But Carl, appreciate you, brother. Hope you feel better. That's a good reason to vote for it, Gern. All right, the battle is live. Now we're going over to a live version, which I'll pop some of it up for you guys. The Teskey Brothers, Louisa at Moth, which this is Music on the Hill. So this is a live performance, and I'll pop some of it up here in a minute.
Of our album. It is a good one for clapping along, actually. If we get this right in here, this could sound really groovy. We hit that offbeat there. Sam will lead you.
Yeah, Heat, them animals will let you know when something's there that isn't supposed to be.
It's a tune called Louisa.
I kind of pop this on and off. If I can still see what you have to say. I'll go off of it for a minute. Last week, remember, we got taken out. Not from this, though. I got Jet Pilot queued up, Gern.
Please don't drink that red wine. Please don't drink that red wine. I tell you in the morning you'll be fine. Please don't drink that red wine.
This is for the harmonica action, Trey said. We were talking about the harmonica.
Please don't break that bottle on my head. I don't want no other woman in my bed. So please don't break that bottle on my head.
You know you're a fan when you talk about harmonica and Trace can go, I know one from the Teskey Brothers who got the harmonica. Got almost 1 million views. From August 4th, 2017, my birthday. Not the 2017 part.
Squeeze up, bitch, put down, I put down spoon. Yeah. Squeeze up, bitch, put down, I put down spoon, baby. Squeeze up, honey, baby. You know I've been a fool. Squeeze up, bitch, put down, I put down spoon. Yeah. Squeeze up, bitch, put down, I shotgun. Squeeze up, bitch, put down, I shotgun, baby. You know that I'm not proud of what I do. Squeeze up and put down.
I started skipping them.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite then yet. I can only imagine. Hard enough playing along. There we go. Trying to get my YouTube back up on my phone. In concert. I don't know if they ever come to the U.S. Yeah, they're coming to the U.S. in September of 2025.
Yeah. Louisa, I will go far away.
Just in the month of
Your daddy
September,
comes to find me. Please tell him I'm in jail.
though. Ain't nothing around here.
Lisa, I will go far away.